What's up, you guys? It's Antonio V 1226, aka Cox, and I'm back at you guys with another video. I'm going to be talking about, as you can see from the title, John Morrison's final send off. I can't talk all of a sudden, from the WWE. Now, as some of you may know, John Morrison, his contract with WWE was up some time ago, and he signed an extension with them, and that extension was up. Really, it's up today, the 30th of November, the last day of November. But really, it was up Monday Night Raw. That Monday, it was up. The 11/28/2011 edition of Monday Night Raw. His contract was up with the WWE, or at least that extension was. Contract been up. So first time we've seen him in a while since Madison Square Garden. So we see him and Alex Riley in the back talking, whatever. We don't hear the conversation, but we see them. And so then, cuts the commercial break, goes off, and we see him come out as he regularly does. And before he can even get down to the audience, he gets attacked and bum rushed basically by The Miz. The Miz has a steel pipe in his hand, and he goes to town on Morrison's leg. I mean, absolutely goes to town. Excuse me, you guys. I know about that gum situation. He actually goes to town on Morrison's leg. Now, of course, Morrison had his leg padded up because they're not going to injure the man on his send-off. Even though I'm pretty sure they would like to, because this was, quite frankly, one of the worst send-offs I've seen I haven't really been following the WWE as far as the behind-the-scenes things, them writing shows and all this. I just not got into this and really started researching this stuff, like recently, a couple months ago, maybe back in June, just so that when I start doing these videos, I'll be up to speed and up to date a little bit on how to do them and everything else and what to talk about and where to go, what to look for. But so I really hadn't seen too many send-offs. I didn't see the Christian I didn't see none of the old send-offs from back in the day. So as of now, or any of the big name send-offs, usually they just, if they don't release you, then they'll give you a send-off. So I didn't really see any of those other send-offs. I mean, I saw them, but I didn't know if I saw them. I don't even remember them because I didn't know it was a send-off. So this send-off was probably the worst one I've seen, because I haven't seen any. So this is the worst one. This is the worst way to get sent off anyway. To be even sent off, this is the worst way to get sent off. I mean, you have someone come out and attack you. I mean, how could I guess, I know the WWE had, they and John Morrison had, a little bit of bad blood in a sense. But this is no way to treat a person as far as sending them off. I mean, it just wasn't. So Miz attacks Morrison, and Morrison, seems like he's not going to get back up. When I first saw that, I was like, you know what, I really want to throw a brick at the TV. I wanted to go ham, and I wanted to call up the WWE management, whoever, and let them know about themselves. Really, I wanted to just go ham. And when I say go ham, I'm talking go ham, go ape crazy. I really, really did. But I kept it together because eventually Morrison would get back up, and I was like, there you go, Morrison. Show them what they're missing and what they're leaving out. Even if it wasn't real, still, you hopped around that ring. You showing them what you're going to be doing. You're going to really be acting. You really going to be acting. Show them. You know what I'm saying? They could have used his acting ability to cut promo skills and all types of other stuff. Use his athleticism. So I was like, you know what, Morrison, show him. So he hopped around that ring. He got back in there. He wanted to continue. So he said, come on, ref, let's go. So they had their little Falls Count Anywhere match. And Miz brings in the kendo stick. He proceeds to start, he is beating Morrison with the kendo stick. And then Morrison would eventually get the kendo stick, and he would use it as a defense mechanism against The Miz. They would make their way up the ramp. They got out the ring. They made their way up the ramp, fighting a little bit. Miz sends Morrison head first into that WWE, that big steel thing that they have sitting right there on the ramp. When the superstars come out. He pushed him into that. then he would hit that skull-crushing finale on the steel. Now he turned him over. The ref looked at him, kind of checked him a little bit, and told Miz, "Wait a minute, Miz." He was telling, trying to tell Miz to wait a minute, and he proceeded to say, "Wait a minute, Morrison, basically he's knocked out." And he calls for the bell. Miz, 1, 2, 3, and he wins the match. Now, like I was saying, I didn't like this send off at all. I'm not saying give the man a red carpet. I'm not saying, have him have a limousine, have him give a speech, give him a Grammy, give him a Golden Globe, give him a goddamn Oscar. But what I'm saying is, you send the man off like as if he's going to be injured and as if he's going to be back. He needs to be able to tell these kids that look up to him. Y'all are talking about trying to be wholesome and for the family, but yet y'all don't give him a proper send-off. Y'all give him a get beat down type of send-off. His send-off was just to further the Miz's push, the Miz's little build he's been getting now, and I didn't like that. They could have did that with Alex Riley. Sorry to say it for you Alex Riley fans, but at least Alex Riley would have had a job in the company after everything was all said and done. But Morrison doesn't, and Morrison will not. So he should have fought somebody else, and he should have fought Otunga. David Otunga and him should have fought, and he should have beaten Otunga, gave a little couple minute speech about he was leaving, the WWE. And that should have been the end of it, but to have him get sitting out as if he's going to be injured, as if he may make a return at the possible Royal Rumble, at Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania, just to send him off like that was not good. I see how they did it with R-Truth. I mean, not send him off, but I see how they worked it to pretend like he's injured and he's whatever. He's just so injured, when really it's the wellness policies situation. But with Morrison not coming back to the WWE, why send him off like that? Y'all could have done that with Alex Riley. He still has a job and will still have a job after, after he comes back, or after the little him being out for a while is up. But with Morrison, those kids out there, they're gonna think, well, Morrison, he'll be back. Yeah, I know he is. Even not even the little kids, for Morrison fans. I mean, that was just a sad day for a lot of Morrison fans. It was a sad day for me. It made me angry. I was happy when Morrison got back in that ring and was like, I'm finna do this. I'm finna give you a match. But then I was mad at the fact that the WWE still sent him out the way they did. It's almost like you're giving us glimmer and hopes that he'll be back. But he's not. And if he does come back, if he does decide to re-sign with them in the coming months and doesn't go to TNA and decides to put things behind him and maybe leaves Melina, then that'd be great. But if he doesn't and he's gone, this send-off was the worst in my opinion, or the worst I've seen. I haven't seen any at all. This is the first one I've seen, and it was the worst. I don't think any send-offs really can top this send-off. Maybe they can, I don't know, but this in my mind was not the greatest send-off. It was not a good send-off at all. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. The WWE should be ashamed of themselves. You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing we can say or do to them anyway. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I really want to go off on the WWE, but I'm not going to take it there. I'm not going to give them that. I'm not going to, I might take it there one day with somebody, but I'm not. But, oh shit. Anyway, you guys, this was my review of the John Morrison send-off. Give me you guys' thoughts and, feedback and comments, below in the comment box. Just let me know how you guys felt about it. Do you think it was right? Do you think it was wrong? Whatever you think, just let me know, and subscribe if you like me. Subscribe if you like the channel. And I'll be coming to you guys after this video with the all the 2012 begins, second 2012 begins promo, whatever the title is, and the Kane promo. I'll be giving you guys some reviews on that. So peace, love, I'm out.